on. I said, you never put your hands on a woman unless she is trying to cause you some serious bodily harm, or she is coming at you with something that you feel that you are in fear of your life with, okay? And I said, other than that, you do not put your hands on a woman. Right? I'm trying to figure out what this card doing. No. Right? So I told him, I was like, you never, ever, ever put your hands. Never, right? Never.
Like that.
Unless you fear for your life, or she's trying to come at you with like a knife or something. Want to sit here for a little minute? Right? So, and him, right? So I said, you never put your hands on a woman unless you. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. So I told him to never put his hands on a woman unless he feels like his life is in some serious danger, right? I said, no, other than that, what I would suggest is that whoever put their hands on you, you call the cops on them, and you can press charges on her. Now, there's a lot of dudes that be like, oh, nah, man, just let it go. No, because once a woman put her hands on you strategically, okay, they think that they can do it again. My thing is, everybody should keep their hands to themselves. A man should not hit a woman, and a woman should not hit a man. It goes both ways to me. And that is something I will always genuinely believe in.
Why is that mad for some reason?
No, it's not that I'm mad, honey.
No, you sound mad a little bit.
Because you know what it is, honey? I don't like how when a woman puts her hands on a man, right? Now, if he responds back and hits her in the same way she hit him, then it becomes, oh my goodness, you hit her. Did you not just see her hit him, though? I know I'm not tripping. Okay, what's good for the goose is good for the geese. I'm just saying.
My mom's not that type of person. I know that for a fact.
No, man, one thing is, I would never put my hands on anybody because I don't believe that violence does anything. I do not condone violence, but I will condone defending yourself. If I am walking away from somebody, first of all, I'm not going to turn my back because you're not about to snuff me from the back, because then when I turn around, it's on the popping. Period. So, in order for me to be able to defend myself, I need to make sure that I am walking away and I am safe in every aspect. Right? What?
What did you just say?
I said, if you...
That's you.
Okay, I'm gonna just goodbye. Gotta go. Right? So my thing is, if a woman ever puts her hands on you, which I pray to God she does not, okay? I will always suggest 2 things. Call the cops on her and never, ever speak to her again. Because when a woman puts her hands on a man, she thinks that she can just keep doing it. And sometimes... Give me 1 second, baby, okay? A man gets tired of a woman hitting him, and then when you think you finna hit him, and he responds because he's tired of you putting your hands on him, then they want to sit there and play victim. Oh my goodness, he just hit me. Ma'am, you've been hitting him forever. You can't put your hands on somebody like that and not think eventually somebody's gonna snap. Go ahead.
Well, what happens if he keeps coming back?
You don't let them come. Somebody can only do something to you that you allow. And that means if you know that a woman put her hands on you, if you be like, all right, I'm going to forgive you, and if you keep letting them back, right, they're only going to keep hitting you because you're going to keep allowing it. So what I'm saying is the best thing to do is just get rid of a person like that. You don't want that energy. You don't want that aura. You don't want none of that around you. You don't want none of that surrounding you. You should always want to surround yourself, sweetheart, around good people, positive people. First of all, people that believe in God, and people that have something going on for themselves. because you can always learn off of each other, and you can always get that good energy of, oh, you own a business, all right, tell me how you got your business started. Then you can go off of that. I'm telling you, the people that you surround yourself with in your life, it genuinely matters. But if you hang around people that don't want nothing with their life, that just sit around and do nothing, don't got a job, and that don't go to school, whatever the case may be, you don't want that around you. And I don't mean no disrespect to people that do that, because you know you can still be a good person and you're still trying to find yourself, and that's cool. But baby, at a certain age, you got to give it up. That's just how I was raised. Listen, you should be in school. If you, okay, let's say if you go to high school and you don't go to college, and you don't go to college and you work in a job, right?
But high school is hard. It's like a class, let's say like math and science. It's like math is literally right down here, and it's like a science is literally just right here. And then you come inside saying you're late.
So then,
it's far. I must even I run like crazy.
No, that is when you learn the layout of the building, and you learn where your class is at and how long it takes you to get to class.
We know where it's at, but we know where it's at, but it takes like a long way.
No, honey, you're only going to the 4th grade. That's it. You're saying what?
That's all.
Yeah, but when you get to high school, though, right? That's when you got to learn the building. Right, you gotta learn the building. You gotta learn where your classes are at. How long it takes you. It's cool to see your friends and be like, oh, what up, though?
Don't you get a book like you say check this class on check. Or a book to see what class you're in?
You do. But seriously, you should always surround yourself around good people. I like honesty, and people that will never put their hands on you. Because let me tell you something. I believe that a conversation can fix a whole lot of things. And one thing I believe is you should never assume. Because if you assume, excuse what I'm about to say, but there is a saying. And the saying goes, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. That means you can think, I can look at something and think, oh, well, I know what's going on. And that can be completely wrong. Because I went off what I thought I saw. And a lot of times, baby, your eyes collide to you. You will see something, and baby, it's not nowhere near what you thought. So your eyes don't lie to you, and you made ass out of yourself for no reason. When you didn't even have to. I'm telling you, the things that I am saying to you, I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe these things. Surround yourself around people that want something with themselves. Strongly believe in God, and that got something going on with their lives, honey. You should. You really, and I'm being so genuine, because I want you to have a really good life. I don't want you to be surrounded by people that's gonna put their hands on you or put you down or say really mean bad things about you. No.
That's not karate.
Yeah, because you know how to physically defend yourself, but do you know how to mentally defend yourself? There's a whole difference, huh?
What does that mean?
He said, what is that? That means if somebody says to you, hey, you're stupid, if you let that hurt your feelings, you have not mentally prepared yourself for this world, because, baby, this world is cruel. Excuse me. The world isn't cruel. The world isn't cruel. The people that's in the world are cruel. Now, not all of them. No. That's what I'm saying. If somebody was to say, hey, you're stupid, how would you respond? There, high five. You walk away because you know you're not what? There you go. There you go. And I'm telling you, a lot of the times, right?
But that means the person's car is itself stupid.
Well, you can say that too. Because sometimes when you...
Yeah, because the person say like you're ugly. And they walk out the push car and stuff ugly, thinking that it's going to work on them. Wait.
Slow down, go ahead.
Work on a person, but it's actually working on them.
And you know what the funny thing is? A lot of people say when someone is mean and cruel to someone, it is a reflection.
It backfire on them.
It is a reflection of them. The way that they want you to feel is the way that they feel about themselves. But that's where you are strong and smart, and you say, you know what? I'm not dealing with this, because you're not stupid. You're not dumb, and you're not ugly. You are a very smart, educated, handsome young little boy. And I am teaching you every way to keep yourself from out of jail. And Lord knows I'm trying to keep you from the 6 feet under.
Huh?
Honest to God. Because you know how many women that are out there that their sons are no longer with them because somebody says something and then they respond? You know how many women then had to cry over open caskets because their baby just didn't walk away? And Lord knows, as a mother, my heart goes out to them. And we could teach our kids, baby, walk away from it, walk away from it, walk away from it. And there have been times when a child has walked away from it. And unfortunately, when they turned their back, that was it. That's why I tell people, if somebody is really just doing the most, I will walk away. But I will always say, you never turn your back on a person, because you don't know what they have on them. You don't know what they got. And it's unfortunate. It is genuinely unfortunate. It really, really is, because don't nobody want to bury their child. No, and I'm pretty sure for any woman that has lost their child, or any man that has lost their son, I couldn't bear that pain. Like, legitimately, my heart genuinely goes out to you, because I don't know that feeling. Lord knows I don't want to know that feeling. And I am literally sorry for anybody that lost their child. Like, I really, like, I genuinely am, because...
But the kids are like, in danger.
And you know what? There have been times when somebody thought that they was going to bully somebody, and child...
Yeah,
that bully got they excuse me, they got their ass whooped, okay? Let me tell you something. One day when I was in high school, right? I didn't go to school because I had to go to the doctor or the dentist or something like that. And that's when I had that's when I had my teacher, Miss Smith. And no, I wasn't there.
Oh.
I was at a doctor or dentist. And my friend was telling me how, like, a child had brought a bat to the school, right? Like a baseball wooden bat. And the bully thought they was gonna bully that other child. They said you can hear the baseball bat hitting the boy, because whatever. They said you can hear the baseball bat hitting him. I was like, listen, kids, people overall in general, they get fed up and they get tired. And when somebody snaps, bet you leave them alone in. And sometimes all it takes is, excuse my French, is a good ass whooping to make somebody leave you alone.
I said that before.
I'm telling, or like back in the day, Noah.
You're actually like in class.
But I'm saying, right? Like when I was growing up, back in the day, you could fight each other one-on-one, right? Dap it up and be cool. And it's over with. Because every time I see you, I'm not finna fight you every time I see you. I'm too fat for that. God damn it. Like, I don't got time to be fighting. No. I'm somebody's mother. Like, what I look like? No. It's like none of this stuff is just leave each other alone. If I can't have a conversation with you, if I can't talk my problems out with you, I don't need to have nothing to do with you then. If I can't come to you and say, no, over in general. Oh. If I can't come to you and say, hey, no, can we talk? And then there's a lot of things that I've noticed, right?
Oh, me?
Like if there's a group of people, right? And they're with their friends will be, ooh, girl, isn't that the girl that you don't like? Why does it matter to you? You don't got to fight her. You don't got to fight her. Leave the girl alone. Oh, girl, remember when she said about who cares? Talk is cheap. Leave it alone and let it go. Every time I see you, I'm not finna fight you. Then people end up in jail. Then you lose your job. Then you got to sit in the cell. I'm not going to jail.
That's your boss. You get the car.
Tell her in the back.
In the back.
I'm going back upstairs here. I'm just going to bring an umbrella. You got to take your medicine.
Come on, baby.
Come on, get your stuff. You got to take your medicine.
Oh, Grandma brought you the umbrella. Oh, thanks, Mom.
I got this bed blown up, too.
For real? Thanks, Grandma.
Oh. You're welcome. My mom does love us.
We were talking about Cassandra.
Going out the car.
No.
It was him and
Guys, my mom walked me with the umbrella
so
too. Oh, thanks, Mom.
I ain't about no experience. I'm listening, no, I'm sorry.
Come on, baby.
And then Wesley, and then Nick started going Wesley.
Hi guys. And my mom. We were just having a conversation. And I was just spitting some juice to my son. But since like everything that I tell my son, you guys, I genuinely believe it, right? I never want nobody to feel like I am not practicing what I preach, even though that, you know, I am human. All things, right? So things that I teach my son, right? Now, somebody could say to me, oh my goodness, you know, she's teaching her son wrong. Anybody could say that. Hi, I was taught certain things. And certain things I genuinely wholeheartedly believe in. And I'm going to make sure that I drop those jewels to my son. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my son being another statistic. Baby, come inside here. Don't talk to mommy from there. Talk to me from here. What's up? Yeah, but they're inside. Go get.
All they told me is in that basket.
Wait, can you fit my shoe, please? What? Go upstairs. There's like can you like close the go downstairs having a zipper? Can you eat one of those because I just went upstairs. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta take a bath. Wait.
Can I get washed, mommy, please?
Yeah, but don't come in here, okay? Go ahead and get your wash. And don't come in here, because I'm on live, okay?
I know.
All right, I'll grab your stuff for you, okay? Wait, grab that washcloth your grandmother said.
Where is it?
That one is right down there, baby.
I see it. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
All right, grab that and take a towel, okay?
I can wash right now?
Yes, you are. Go.
Upstairs?
Yes.
I can get washed like
No. Upstairs, no. And grab a towel, baby. But those are all things that I genuinely, you know, do believe in. Again, I don't want nobody to be like, oh my goodness, you know, she's teaching things like that to her son and she's not preaching it. I genuinely believe everything that I told my son. You know, surround yourself with good people and surround yourself around people that have something going on with themselves. Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but y'all see, like, you guys see my hustle, you guys see my grind, you guys see it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. No. Sorry, I had to be a little strict right now. I had to be a little strict mom for like a few seconds. Right? So I just thank you. I genuinely want my son to just surround himself around good people. You know, good people. Well, first of all, I want him to surround himself around people that believe in God. Okay, that's just one. Okay, because you guys know how I am. I would love to get closer to God. That's a fact, right? I would love to go to church more. Totally own it. I'm owning it. Now, hold on, because my mom coming. She wants her bucket. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Be right back. Hold on. So, like, that's just things that I genuinely believe in. Like, I want my son to have a bright future. You know, I just want him to just be, I want my son to be all right. You know, I don't want him to be, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, week to week, because that's a struggle. I don't want him to struggle in a sense. You know what I mean? I want him to just be successful in life. I do. And because I get, you know, 2 incomes, right? So I'm blessed to have an extra income. So I thank God for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's still a little, you know, a little hard. Because, you know, got this, do this month, that, do this month. It's still hard. You know what I mean? But I do what I do to show him, like, baby, want more than I have. You know, want better than mommy. You know, want to be better than mommy. You know what I mean? I genuinely want him to just know mommy's alright. But I want you to be good. You know what I'm saying? I just want so much more for my son. And that's just me being all the way right. Like, I would love to want more for everybody, right? I would love to want everybody to just want more, you know, want better and do better. But I'm only one person. You know, I spread this message because I believe it. Not just for my son, you know, not just for my family, but for everybody. You know, I would love for everybody just, where there is time when there's no one being homeless or there's no one being, you know, hungry. I would love for that to happen. You know what I mean? I genuinely would. That's why it's like, any way that I can help out, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Even, like, my son has a lot of toys that he hasn't opened. Hold on. My mom be bugging. I know her. I feel like a little kid. Thank you. Right? And I donated my son's toys. I would, like, the ones that he still got toys from freaking last year. I was like, oh, them suckers finna get wrapped up. Merry Christmas. Christmas came early. Happy birthday. Seriously. You know, I would love to donate those toys because they have never been open. Any little bit helps. You know what I mean? And I just want, not the world to be a better place, but genuinely the people. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I'm just chatting about, you know, just wanting better. Soft looking. Somebody else said that to me. I was like, huh? Oh, you guys. So let's get back to earlier, right? I think everybody's gonna have mixed comments about this, right? I think so. But this is about to be a really good topic of conversation for the night. So thank you. So my best friend had brought my son to Taekwondo, right? So I'm at work and I see that his instructor called me. So I'm thinking that my son had a seizure. So I'm running to my phone because his instructor don't never call him. So I'm like, okay, he either had a seizure or I'm like, he left my son there, right? So I'm running to my phone and I'm at my job and I'm like, hello? And my son was like, Mom. I'm like, because my mom tells me, she said, where is Noah at? So now I'm like, because I'm like, oh, like now I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, running to my phone, running to my phone, running to my phone. Because y'all know I'm getting a mine. I'm getting a mine, okay? Oh, thank you, right? So I'm like, hello? Instantly, like, I'm like grabbing my keys, getting rid of all my stuff and everything. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Sorry, you guys. Right? So, yes. So my best friend was supposed to pick my son up and drop him off, right? He don't mind because I'm finna have a whole conversation with his ass tomorrow, period. But I'm gonna be real calmer, right? So, listen, I tell people when I talk about in my life, because you're not finna be like, oh, girl, she's talking about you. I'll say to your face, period, right? Ooh, that part. Right? So, those were my two main concerns. So I'm at my job and I'm livid. I'm like, how can you leave my son here? I was just so mad because it was just, yeah, that's why I'm the best friend, because I don't want him in. Like, what? That's the most respectful thing. You should be able to go see your friend and ask them, yo, can you do me a favor? What type of friends you got? Like, what? What? Like, you don't ask your friends for favors? You know it takes a village to raise a child, right? Next, anyway, back to the original program. So respectfully, because I don't want you to be like, I'm hanging that shit being bougie. So, right? So I went off and I was really upset because it was just a simple fact of like, when my mom left him and she didn't pick him up, now him and now he leaving him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And it really made me upset because I had a whole conversation with this man. I said, listen, can you pick him up Monday and Wednesday and drop him off and pick him up to class? I asked him physically, face to face, because I texted him. And then when I see him, I asked him, I said, hey, can you bring him and pick him up? Yeah, I got you. I asked him again. I said, hey, you sure you got it? Because again, if I needed to change my schedule around for me to be able to do it, cool, I would have done it. Not a problem. Because, that's my child. Right? Which is the smart thing. So I'm going to call him. My son was like, he didn't come. I was like, what? And I think what really made me upset was the simple fact that this is not the first time that this has happened. He left my son at the school before because he was like, oh, I didn't know the time. I was like, I told you the time to pick him up. Now, a lot of people can say in the comments, right, well, that's not his son. That's not his responsibility. And I own it. I can't get mad at that. I own it all day. It's not his son. I own that. But when I'm asking you days ahead, hey, can you do it? If you can't, let me know. I will try to finesse my schedule. My thing is, don't leave me high and dry. And now I had to leave work early. And I'm just like, there's always something, right? And again, it's not his responsibility because it's not his son. I own that 100% wholeheartedly. And I get that. I understand that. And I look at it in a manner of, this man has a life. He has a life. He has things going on. So I'm trying to contemplate all of that into, it's still my son, right? I take full accountability, full responsibility for it because I'm supposed to. Because I'm the mom. So I was upset. I was like really pissed off because I'm like, how can he do this when I asked him face to face in a text message? I elaborated, hey, can you pick him up? Can you drop him off? Whole 9 yards. I asked. I can see if I didn't ask, then I said different story, but I did. And it was very upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm saying to myself, okay, well, I'm thinking to myself, well, you can't be selfish because at least he brought him. So I'm thankful. Like, I'm genuinely humble and grateful and thankful that he even brought him because he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. It was just a simple fact that I asked you, can you pick him up and can you drop him off? And you told me, and then you never made it. That's why Wednesday, I was supposed to work, and they were like, hey, I was like, hey, I can't come in Wednesdays. Wednesdays are supposed to be my permanent days off because I got, I bring him to class. I pick him up and I drop him off. So the days that I'm able to bring my son to class is Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday evening and Saturday morning, I bring him to class, and I go to work on Saturday night, right? And I kind of have mixed emotions about it now that I'm a little bit calmer because I'm like, okay, well, that's not his son. So he doesn't have to do these things, right? Which he doesn't. And then I'm thinking, okay, but I asked him and he said yes. So I don't really know which way to lean towards because I'm leaning more so, hey, that's not his son. I'm leaning more so towards that way so he didn't have to do it. That's where I'm leaning more at. Like, I really, really am. And I gotta take accountability because, it's not his child. You know what I'm saying? So it is hard. But let me tell you what me and my son's talking about, right? I want y'all to tell me in the comments below, do y'all think I'm bugging? Someone said, Kenneth Bridges, I'm glad that I have a best friend that we have been for over 40 years. That's a real friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you, that's why I say keep, you want to keep yourself surrounded with good people. Perfect example right there. Hi, that's what I'm saying. When you surround yourself with good people and you know that they got your back and you got theirs, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, yo, it will be so much simpler and so much easier. You know what I mean? Like, it genuinely would be a lot easier. It's just, I believe that people need people. I don't care who you are. I genuinely believe that people do need people in this world because I can't do it by myself, right? And I get it, holy, fired up, prayed up, believe in God, but God, I can't do it by myself. Because it takes a village to raise a child. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have good people like that, you want to keep good people like that in your life. 100% definitely would agree, right? And I've known this man for 15 years. Like the other dude, I knew him for like 10, 12 years. Like I've known my guy friends for 7 years. Not like, oh girl, I just met him yesterday. No boo, with the snap. He's known me way before I had my son. Like a lot of my guy friends I've known for years, like 15 years, 18 years, 17. They know me. They know me, and when you have that, it's a blessing. That's why I tell people, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's why I tell people, and I'm not being disrespectful, so nobody, please don't take this the wrong way. But if I get into a relationship with somebody and I'm surrounded with good men, positive men, strong men, sweetheart, you're gonna have to respect that because you don't really get too many real good friends like that, right? And when you have that, I just don't feel like breaking that bond is necessary to keep your relationship, because a relationship and a friendship is two different lanes. And I do believe that you can keep both. Now, whatever you do to that becomes on you. You know what I'm saying? And by Joshua Moore. Oh, but thank you for saying you're a beautiful creation of God. Oh, thank you. That was so humble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you. Right? Jesus loves you because the Bible tells me so. Amen. Praise the Lord and to it with all my problems and all my glory. What we talking about? What we talking about? Okay, so I just don't understand how you could just know somebody for like Matthew, right? For like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And then I'm not going to confront my friend. I'm going to have a conversation, right? If I were you. So Kenneth said, now we're not finna go hard on my best friend. We ain't finna do that. I'm not finna let that happen because I still love him and adore him. We gonna have to have a little conversation. It's not even the simple fact that he did that, but it's just that this isn't the first time this has happened. So, and let me keep it a buck with you guys. I have asked this man, and I'm not gonna say the word, but I promise you, like there have been so many of my guy friends, right, that have had girlfriends, and I've asked him. I said, hey, full-blown conversation with these men. If y'all feel like I am an issue, if you feel like I'm a problem, if you feel like I'm going to start causing issues or causing problems in your relationship, let me know. I'll back off. Because you want your family, you want your foundation, you want your legacy, you want that. And if you feel like I'm a problem in it because of my presence, tell me. I will respect it because I want everybody to be happy. Regardless of if it's me and you seeing each other 20 years and speaking, and then we just go out there and we never speak again. But as long as I know you happy, I'll be happy for you. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all that it is. How about you start talking? Yes, baby? Yes. No, you're good. Listen, we be on here to chit chat. So you're good. Come with me though. Oh, almost fell. Excuse me, honey.
Excuse me.
Thank you, my love.
You scared me, mommy.
Huh?
So you scared me.
I don't know how.
Cause you were like, I'm like, mommy.
I said yes. You just didn't hear me.
I thought you were like, come on, prank on me or something.
No, because I know you don't like stuff like that. I'm gonna do that
No,
to you.
I really don't.
Kim said I apologize. No harm in sinner, just being. No, I get it.
I called grandma too. She was outside.
You do me a favor. Can you please send me some Vaseline?
Sure. What's my word?
Please.
Here you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it, love.
Y-E-S. You got to. I don't want to play that game again.
No, can you please get ready? Because you're going to go to bed soon.
Don't remind me, please.
Well, you could probably stay up a little bit later since you don't got to get up till 7.
Oosh, oosh,
Be careful.
oosh.
There you go. Just hold on to mommy.
I'm not going to wear Pikachu yet because, like, you know, I just want, like, some air. So, not yet. But I'll bring it outside just in case, like, you know, it'd be like, cold.
So you want to put something on your feet, sweetheart? You know you need to. Come on, you got to take the rest of your medicine.
Hmm?
Come on, you got to take the rest of your medicine.
I'm going to throw up today.
You are not.
This ain't me, it's just throwing up.
No, wait. Is that your medicine bag right there, honey?
I'm not
All right, go downstairs. I'll be right. You about to turn on the TV? Give me like 10 minutes. I'll be right there, okay?
Okay. What color you want to be? Because I'm red.
Blue. But give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
You want to turn on the TV?
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead. I'll be right there. Give me a little minute. Sorry, y'all. So because he wants to turn on the TV, so I'm gonna stay inside here and kind of chat it up with you guys. So, ow. So that's kind of like, you know, just stuff that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have a conversation with him, of course. You know what I mean? But I can't be in that moment. Let me be very honest, right? In that moment, I was pissed. But now that I calmed down, I feel better. I'm just taking this stuff day by day. Best friend know how to. And it's not easy. And again, I'm so grateful that he even brought my son in class. Because again, he didn't have to, right? So I'm looking at that. I'm saying, you know, at least be grateful that somebody did it. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you guys, my family has been a really big help with picking my son up and dropping him off. So I have my village, you know, and again, you know, when they can, you know, I'm not standing for saying, oh my goodness, I expect them to do it all the time. No. That's why I try to finesse my schedule the best of my ability, excuse that, and I try to make sure that I have days off. Like Wednesday I have to have off and Thursday I'm gonna have off, so I can, you know, just spend some quality time with him off of here. And you know, just love me some him. It does. And that's why I say, genuinely speaking, and men, I don't mean no harm, but if you have a woman in your life and she has a village, right, whether it be men and women or women or men, let her keep her village. Because if a man is just coming in and tells me, hey, you gotta get rid of your best friend, sir, you can to the left, to the left. I was gonna say to the right, the damn window, and to the right. The door's to the left, to the left, to the left, because you can't just come in and think that you're about to be picking up my son and dropping him off. Nah, brother, boo. Nah, brother, chill. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? So I would need a man that can respect I have a village. And I do. Like, I genuinely do. So, you know. And, you know, it's just as simple as the respect. You know, if the respect is there, if the understanding is there, if the conversation is there, what's the problem? And don't get me wrong, people change, right? I own that, right? I get it, right? You know, people change as they grow up. You know, a man might say, okay, you know, I can't deal with this no more, right? Okay, so then you can leave, because I can't, and I don't want to say put my child in danger, but if I don't know you, my son isn't going with you, because brother, I don't know you, or so I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a manner of I have to get to know you, and this is where I tell you guys, this is where them strong conversations got to come in. At, you know, what's your trigger points? How do you calm down? You know, have you ever harmed a child before? Have you ever been in prison? Just, you have to have those genuine, strong conversations, because at the end of the day, I want to get to know you. I don't want to get to know the person that you was yesterday. I don't know, who are you today? How do you feel today? Why do you? I want to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know the ins and outs, the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says that I have a strong jawline. Maybe I really was born a man, because everybody seems to think so. So everybody thinks that this is just all fake. But okay. So call me man, duh. Not a man, the man, duh. Okay. Or man. Like, what? No. This is all woman. Okay. I do got the plum jaw though. I do. In the chin. See. I do. But you know, sometimes you gotta have them hard conversations with people. You do. And I personally would definitely have you ever. And again, people, I don't feel like people that have gone to prison are bad people. They just made, you know, bad decisions and bad choices. Again, depends on the person, depends on the crime. I'm not God, I can't judge you. I can either be around you or not be around you. One or the other. Everybody that made a mistake. Stevie Wonder, no, you're not a man. Somebody said, Stevie Wonder, no, you're not a man. Listen, according to everybody else on here, some of y'all, I was born in street male. So okay, it's cool with me. So this is on me. Okay. It's all me and boo. It's all me and boo. Right? So, you know, you just gotta have those genuine conversations with people. Sometimes, you know, and a lot of times sometimes the person don't know how to have a conversation with somebody. You know, sometimes they're like, you know, they don't know where to start, or they don't know the person's energy, or they don't know how it's gonna make them feel. And I get that, right? I could definitely respect that, because at the end of the day, when you have a conversation with a person, you want to be as respectful as you can be, and as honest, right, without being cruel or disrespectful or hurtful, which is understandable. Well, I would, right? But I don't know, you know, everybody is different, and I that's cool, I get it. But, you know, sometimes you just don't know how another person's energy is going to be, or how they're going to respond, or how they're going to receive how you have to say something, or what you have to say, or why you have to say something. That's why I tell people, if I can't be grown and have a conversation with you, I'm straight, because I'm not finna sit up here and argue with you when I know I can have a genuine conversation with you. But you have to be willing to listen to me, and I have to be willing to listen and hear you out as well. A conversation is a two-way street, right? I can't just say what I want to say and then walk away and then that's it. I have to be able to hear you out. You know what I mean? I do. I genuinely do. And I just feel like when you do that, you can fix a lot of things. I genuinely believe a conversation, and sometimes you gotta have them tough conversations, and sometimes you may feel like, okay, let's talk about this, right? It depends on the person. But sometimes when a person want to just be real and be honest, and they want to have that conversation, sometimes them tough conversations come up. You know, can you stomach them conversations? Can you mentally have these conversations? Are you grown enough to sit here and have this conversation? Can you do it? Or are you going to say, you know, I can't do it right now because I'm still in my feelings? At some point, at some time, baby, you got to let it go. Right? And it just depends on the person. I honestly, God, it really does. That's why, going back to my original conversation with my son, I told my son, you know, surround yourself with good people. You know, surround yourself with people that got something going on with themselves, have something wrong, you know, with their lives, because you can get so much out of just energy and aura. And it's a blessing to have good people in your life, because again, like, when, and you know, sometimes people's circles are small, and that's fine, but sometimes you can have such a big circle, baby, it will blow somebody's mind, right? And anybody can understand that, but it just depends on you. Like me, my circle was small. Like, people think that, and to be honest, I know predominantly men more than I know women, and I think a lot of people could tell. I just predominantly get along with men more than I do women. I don't know why. I kind of just like, oh, what up, though? Because I'm such a cool girl, right? So I'm like, oh, what up, go? You good? All right, have a good day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just me. So, the sock is driving me crazy. Got to go. So, and it just depends. That's why I told my son, like, I had told my son, I said, you know, if a woman put her hands on you, call the cops on her. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to sit there and accept, and this is for anybody. Nobody has to accept anybody putting their hands on them. And nobody has to accept that. I don't give a damn who you are, what you've done, where you've been, or what you're going through. Nobody should be putting their hands on you, period. Now, unless you're a child and you're doing something bad and then your parents whip your little tail, then, you know, I can't say nothing. But I don't condone domestic violence. I don't condone mentally abusing somebody, spiritually abusing somebody. And a lot of people don't know that you can, like, we do have some, let me tell you something, been there, done that. So I know the signs. I see when something is wrong, right? A lot of people do not know that I went through a bad depression for 6 years straight. 6 years straight. 6, right? This man had me so wrapped around his finger. And again, let me start off with saying that wasn't his fault. That was my fault for allowing it to happen. You know what I'm saying? That was my fault. I had to take accountability and say, you let it happen. You loved him too much. You know, it was me. I own it all day. You know, and as I get older, I can say, from everything y'all done heard me talk about and all my damn situations and this one and that one and that one and this one and up, down, left, right, side to side, east, west, north, right? People only do what you allow them to do to you. When you do not allow it, when you stand up for yourself and you say, I don't gotta say this, I'm out. And you genuinely mean it and you're like, all right, I'm not dealing with this, I'm gonna walk away. You have that right. You have that right to say enough is enough. Only thing is, when are you gonna say enough is enough? I tell people, only you know when you fed up. Only you know when you tired of someone hurting you, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Only you know when you're going to say, okay, I'm not doing it. It would be safe to say that. That was actually my major in college, shockingly. But that was my major in college. Psychology, because I want to be a therapist for black women. For me, I give those women the utmost respect. Just like men, I tell people all the time, you can physically abuse a man. So it's not just, oh my goodness. You can physically abuse a man mentally. The same way you can harm a woman is the same way you can harm a man. Period. I tell people that I don't believe in just one gender abuse. No, it's both gender abuse, okay? If I'm telling you, nah, I'm good, I don't want to, you know, hoochie coochie with you tonight, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered tonight, okay? It can. I thank you. Finally, somebody, God. Finally, somebody. I just want everybody to just be careful. You know, just be safe and just be smart with any decisions that you make. You know, just that's why I always say, let your next move be your best move. If you're gonna put, and never be afraid to put one foot in front of the other. Right? Never be afraid to take a leap of faith. But believe me, I've taken plenty of leaps of faith. Okay? And in the end, and in the long run, for me, it's worked out. But I stayed on that path of, okay, I'm not gonna mess up my money, or I'm not gonna talk to this person. Been there and done that. There's a point in time when you learn. As you get older, you become wiser. Some people, not all people, no disrespect. right? For my situation, I became wise. I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. I'm picking me, right? I'm me, she, her. I'm picking me. Speaking in third party, yes. Me, she, her, Amanda. I'm picking me. I'm not picking anybody else. God will always come first. I will always put myself last on a list because I have a son and I have a family. I have a sister. I have a mom. I have a dad. So I'm going to make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying? I will always put me last, but I'm going to be on that list. I don't give a damn if I'm at the bottom of the list. I'm still on that list. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on there to make sure I take care of me. You know what I mean? It's just, you just have, I mean, you genuinely, you have to. Oh, I thank you. Any, have a great night. Enjoy your live stream. Have work in the 8. I gotta get up. I gotta leave at 5:20 in the morning. I gotta be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. The hustle and grind is real. It's genuinely real, right? Did you guys have any questions for me just about my live overall in general? If anybody had any questions about anything I had to say, if you disagree with anything, or if you want to have a conversation, let me know now because I got a few more minutes left before I might have to get off. Trying to wait to see if anybody has a question about my live or anything that I said. Oh, if we were to ask our God for wisdom instead of the big thing, we would be a lot better in life. I agree. And this is another thing I truly believe in. Sometimes God will put a person in your life and you don't understand why they're there. They can either be trying to tell you something or they could be trying to show you something. But this is where you got to try to say, okay, you in my life, but you in my life for a reason. What's the purpose? Sometimes somebody can be trying to warn you. Okay, I genuinely believe God will sometimes bring you somebody to warn you like, yo, not this one. Or, yo, what you doing? You need to chill. Let me say something. He gives you warnings and he gives you signs. But you have to be able to tell them, okay, like you have to be able to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a person could say, oh, nah, you know. Listen, everybody has a season, right? Everybody has a season. Like, let's say if I was to start talking to the dude that I know, right? And somebody be like, girl, let me just tap you on your shoulder real quick. He ain't that. Girl, he ain't it, boo. Because he ABC, XYZ, 1, 2, 3 again. I do believe a conversation should be had because I can't go off of what someone else says about someone because I will never get to know them for myself. So I'm going to always keep that warning there, and then I'm just going to observe you as a person. Then I'll make my decision. Now, that tap on the shoulder is always going to be there, but then I'm going to have a conversation with you, you know, because, again, you don't want to judge someone off of what someone else does. First of all, I can't judge you. I'm not God, right? But it's still going to be here. But then I'm going to observe. I'm going to stay quiet, and I'm just going to observe you. And if I start to see things, I'm like, I got to go, boo. Thank you, Sue, for the warning. Or thank you, bro, for the warning. Right? So I genuinely believe that. People do go in your life for a season. But most importantly, it is for a reason. You just got to be able to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes if you say to God, okay, show me. I see you trying to tell me something. I can't read between the lines, so can you show me? Show me what you're trying to tell me. Show me what you want me to know. Because God, I know it's for a reason, but I don't know what for. Show me. And in due time, it will reveal itself. I tell you all the time, people can't hide who they truly are. Baby. That's when you do the spin on them. Baby. Don't mind my head in the public crease. Everybody's truth has to come. The way you really are as a person has to come out. It can't stay hidden forever. It can stay maybe hidden for a little bit, but when that fire start getting lit, then it start coming out. But let me say something. I'm batshit crazy. I will go in telling somebody, listen, I'm crazy. I work a lot. I'm a single mother. I don't got time. If you want quality time, baby, I'm not it. I'm like, I'm not it. And I always believe, and if you say you love me, to me, love is a verb. So show me that by action. You better motherfucking come through. I tell people, actions to me is louder than words. You can tell me you love me. You can tell me you love me, right? Show me. Show me that. Be there. Like my mother always say, get sick. Then you'll see who's really there for you. You can be it for someone 100. Get sick. Anybody act like they don't know who the hell you are. They act like they gotta work. They act like they can't take time off for work. Listen. Let me say something. When somebody gets sick, I'm full hands on deck. What you need? Do you need me to take time off? Can I get you anything? How can I keep you more comfortable? Do you need me to go get you something? Need me to make you something to eat? What do you need from me? I am willing to be there for someone as much as they are willing to be there for me. Let me tell you something. If a man sees that I am sacrificing time and energy and aura and vibes, give it back to me. Because the same thing you giving me, baby, I'm going to give it back. Oh, I'm going to give it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give it back. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You just have to learn that it's not about you, right? When you become with someone, it becomes about y'all. You gotta put their feelings, I'm gonna say, before yours, because you gotta think how somebody else will, how something will make somebody else feel, right? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, now it's like, oh my goodness, he didn't think about my feelings. Well, did you think about his when you did what you did? No, you have to give it back 100%, or it's not gonna work. That's what I believe in. Not only that, when God bless you and not that person, then you will see the true colors, period. Because sometimes, listen, you got people that's your best friend, that's your ace one, that's your brother from another mother, and baby, you think they praying for you, and they can be praying for your downfall and be sitting right next to you. Sitting there praying for your downfall. And I tell people, be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it. But then I tell other people, if you're going to pray for me, don't pray for my downfall, because that same downfall and that same downpour that you want me to have, God going to give it back to you 10 times harder. And I'm still going to be smiling. Don't pray on my downfall. Don't pray on my downfall. Matter of fact, go ahead. And I guarantee you God will make sure that I don't fall. I may fall, but I guarantee you I'm going to get back up. I get back up every time. That's just who I am. I'm going to make sure, I'm getting back up. You know what I'm saying? Pray for my downfall all you want, and I will pray nothing but blessings in your life. It'll blow your mind. I don't got time for the negativity. I cannot sit up here and pray on somebody's downfall. I'm not about to sit here and say, oh my goodness, God, I pray that they get into a car accident. What? I will say, God, I pray that they make it to their destination safely. And then you just wondering, well, damn, good things are happening to them, and good things are still happening for me, because I'm not praying on your downfall. I don't want to see you fall. People fall enough. And sometimes when people fall, sometimes they don't get back up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to pray for my downfall, be careful. Be careful. Be careful what you pray for, because, baby, what you want to happen to me may happen straight back on you. I'm not praying on nobody downfall. I will pray nothing but blessings in people's lives. Even people that's on here that don't know me, never see me, don't know me from Adam and Eve, 10 Commandments, running a mile. Oh, my goodness, she's so ugly. Oh, my goodness, she ain't here, she a mother. This is my story. This is my vlog. This is my life. I share it. I'm still going to pray y'all got nothing but blessings in your life, financially, emotionally, spiritually, everything. I want the best for y'all. Period. I don't hate. I'm too strong of a woman to sit there and hate. I'm not going to do it. I have a son. I'm not going to hate. I have a family. I'm not going to hate. I mean, I like some people. But I will never pray on your downfall. You know, because at the end of the day, people don't make my world go round, sweetheart. God do. An alarm clock don't wake me up, sweetheart. God do. I'm not able to get in my car and go to work unless God bless me with these 2 legs that I have to drive to work. And pray to God that I make it there safe and back home to my son. You know what I'm saying? People are just like a clown. Always smile until it takes off. Listen, that's why I tell people, I wear no makeup. I want you to see me for me. What you see is what you get. Bun and all. Sun and all. Bills and all. It comes with everything. Okay, this is me. You know, this is me. This is the Amanda you get. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? This is me. I'm not going to hide it. No, I'm not going to hide it. That's just, it is what it is. Ooh, Kenneth said, oh, someone said, yeah, so beautiful. Thank you. Kenneth said we must keep on the armor every day and all the time, day and night. 25, 20, ooh, I said 25, what the hell? 24, 7, 365. The only armor I'm going to keep on is the armor of God. It's another thing I tell people. I can't be the same woman around my son that I am around my mom. I can't be the same woman I am around my mom that I am around my man. I wear too many different hats. I'm a mom. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. I'm a sister. You know, so I can't always be the same person around each person because different energy, different vibes, different auras, different relationships, different times, different settings. So when people say, oh my goodness, you always be the same person. You can't be. I'm not going to be a mother when I'm around my man. I'm going to be a woman when I'm around my man, okay? 3 times for the people in the back. Okay, like, there's many different hats that people wear. Being a father, a son, a husband, a fiance, a boyfriend, you know, a protector, you know, it's different. You know, it's not always going to be, you can be, you know, you always going to be you, but you just can't be the same. Just can't be. You know, that's just what I believe in. I'm not going to sit up here and it's crazy because, right? That's how you know my mom. I get on her and I be like, I be talking to my guy friends and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know what my son did today? I'm like, damn. Like, that's so you know you're a parent. When you just talk about your kids. And you're like, well, damn, what was we talking about again? I don't even think we started the conversation. We talking about our kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love being a mother. I enjoy being a mother, but I enjoy being a woman. You know, let me embrace being a woman. Let me embrace wearing a beautiful dress. Let me embrace putting on a skirt, you know, having a date night, holding your hand, looking at you in your eyes, making love to me. Let me embrace this woman, God damn it. Let me embrace all this woman. Let me do some things for you, okay? As a woman, not a mother, not a daughter, not a friend, but as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Let me take care of you in that aspect. Like, you feel me? What? I'm being genuine, you know. Let me embrace being a woman. Don't judge me because I'm on here and I got a towel on. You can't see me. I'm not naked. I have a towel on. I make sure it's nice and tight so it don't fall off. Oh my goodness, she on here and she a mother. I'm sharing my story. If any of my downfalls that I've had or any of my accepting someone stepping over me or taking advantage of me can help a man or help a woman or help a little girl, whatever the case may be, let me do it. But let me embrace being a woman, okay? Let me learn and live from my mistakes that I make. Because even when I get 60 years old, I'm still going to make mistakes. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make mistakes, and every day I can still learn. Listen, my son teaches me things. And I'd be like, well, damn, how you know that? I'm not going to sit up here and be subjected to, oh my goodness, you can't learn because you're old. Yes, you can. But you can still be a man. You can still be a woman. You can still be a father. You can still be a daughter, a sister. Let me just embrace being a mother. Let me just embrace being a daughter. Let me just embrace being a woman. You know, let me just embrace, give me that. If you don't give me nothing, give me that. Because I'm still going to put my pants on the same way, put my bra on the same way, Just let me embrace being a mother, a daughter, a sister, a woman. Most importantly, just let me be a person. I'm not asking for the world. I'm not asking, oh my goodness. Just let me be a woman. I'm not trying to cause harm to nobody. It does. You know, and it's funny because even a child could be like, yo, what is you doing? Like, what? Because some like, these kids are smart as hell. Okay, these kids play dumb. Okay? And then when they get in trouble, they know how to get out of it. Oh, Mom, I love you. Oh, you do? Yeah, Mom. Okay, well, honey, then it's okay. It's like, no. Okay? Listen, I'm telling these kids are smart as hell. These kids are smart. You see what I'm saying? Going back to kids. Goddamn. The mother of me. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, though. I genuinely don't think that there's nothing wrong with wearing different hats because you're around different people. I don't believe you could be the same all the time. I don't believe you can be the same around every person because every person you have a different relationship with. I genuinely believe that. And I don't think nobody's ever said that, but I can't be the same around my sister around I am my man, or my mother around my man, or my son around my man. It's just different lanes. You know what I'm saying? It's different lanes. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm with my man, I want to be with my man. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, touch me, hold me, spoon me, caress me, kiss me, just me, you. That's all. Just let me be a woman. Let me just feel safe, protect me. Let me just feel loved, you know. I'm not asking for the world. Just love me, and I will love you back. That's all. That's it. I know that. You're not bothering me with that. You're fine. I'm sure he was teaching them, when he was 12 years old. Pretty sure he was. And then, I tell people, there's a lot of people that don't believe in God, right? And I will never try to make anybody believe in God. I will never do that. Because, again, everybody is their own person. Everybody is entitled to their own thing. And some people say, if you don't believe in God, you're not wrapped too tight. I can't make you believe my faith. Like, I can't make you think that I am a mother, right? This lady had asked me my age today at my job, right? And I told her, she was like, she was like, oh my goodness, I just got goosebumps. That's so funny because, and that's what I said, I have a 9-year-old. She said, what? I said, I have a 9-year-old. She was like, I said, everybody thinks he's my little brother. She said, I'm sure they do. Like, I get so many, and I'm grateful, right? I'm so grateful for all the compliments that I get. Like, people say, I'm a sweetheart, I'm very kind, I'm very nice, I'm very polite, I'm very patient. I am these things when I have to be these things. But then there's another side when I have to be that, I can become that. This is just different people. You know what I mean? That's all. Like, my son would piss me off. I start tripping. I go to work. Hi, good morning. How you doing? Hello. You need help with anything? Can I assist you? Come home. No, what are you doing? What the? Put this down. Just different people. Sometimes I still probably just want to be that little girl and just have my mom, just rub my head and lean her head and just sit next to my mom and watch a movie. It's just, you are who you are. Embrace who you are and why you are. Don't let nobody take it from you. If something is working for you and your child and your family and your household, maybe don't let nobody come in and disrupt and disturb your peace. Everything does not work for everyone. But what works for you works for you. And don't ever let nobody try to be like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. Well, then are you going to do this? Okay, so then zip it, zippy. You know what I mean? If it's working for you, let it work for you. Let it work for your household. Let it work for your home. Let it work for your peace of mind. If something can give you a peace of mind, baby, let it give you a peace of mind. Don't sit there and say, nah, man, I can't believe I just did that. If it's giving you a peace of mind, if sometimes you got to kick people out your life to get a peace of mind for yourself or your household or your kids or just your spirit, baby, keep your peace of mind. Money cannot buy you a peace of mind. Money will buy you headaches. Because that's when everybody going to come, oh, I'm your cousin. Oh, for real? Or, oh, you know, we used to be best friends. Used to be boo and are two different things. Money will buy you headaches. You know what I'm saying? But if I would rather, genuinely, if somebody was to say, would I rather date a man that had a lot of money or date a man that worked a 9 to 5, right? I would prefer a man that worked a 9 to 5 because it will give me peace, right? It will give me peace. And if they were to say, oh, but you know that the dude makes a lot of money, and I bet you he probably got nothing but fucking headaches. I don't want that. Okay, he probably worried about this company or that. And again, you know, it's no disrespect to men that make money. That's cool. But I'm pretty sure, like, it probably be a lot on their mind sometimes. And they're like, nah, you know, I'm good because I got money. But, baby, where's your peace of mind at? Are you rich and you have a peace of mind? Some people are rich. And they just be like, oh, that ain't my damn problem. I got my peace of mind. Okay? Like, and I get it. You know what I mean? Everybody got to give account to God. You can't stand in for your child, even though we know you loved your kid to death, but only God will judge. That's it. Only God can judge me, you know. So whatever I do, it's either you like it or you don't. If you don't, it's a click of a button. If you do, I'm all for it. Even if you don't, again, I'm still gonna wish you nothing but the best. Use is the key word, but people need to say good things now. The way you are living. What? Use is the key word, but people need to say good things now the way you are living. Can you elaborate? Because I know I'm not slow. I'm just a little lost. I'm going to get off in a few minutes because I'm going to go play with my son. I've been on for like an hour and some change. I see it. Used to be is the key word, but people need to say good things now the way you are living. I'm lost. I know I got something to do about what I said, but I'm slightly... Can you elaborate just a little bit more? And I tell people, for me, right? I don't mind giving somebody a compliment. Oh, you know, you look beautiful. Or, you know, your cologne smells good. Or, I love your haircut. It's fresh. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? What's so wrong with giving somebody a compliment? God damn. It's okay to say good things about each other. It's not going to harm you. And again, I don't know. Because nowadays, if you say something in your relationship, somebody be like, why you want... No. It's just people. People want to be people. People are who they are. And you can't change people. You know, people have to be willing to change for themselves. People have to be, you know, wanting these good things for themselves. I can't make you want to do better. I can't make you want better. Only you know when you say, all right, I've had enough. Now it's time for me to do better. But you better pray to God that those same people who were trying to help you out are still there. Because sometimes people get tired. They get tired of people BSing with their time and not being genuine and not being serious. And sometimes people be like, okay, well, since you don't want to be serious, well, then I'm going to go. Somebody was playing music, so you know how to mute it. Yeah, you're right. Just do what you... That's it. Let me end this live with saying this. You cannot, and you will not, and you won't make everybody happy, because you will make yourself miserable trying to make everybody else happy, because you will have to change who you are every single time. If you are with somebody and they expect you to just be like this outrageous, loud person, but then you get with somebody else and then you're this quiet person, and then that same person come back. How you gonna do that? Do what you feel is best for you. You are who you are. If it's working, it's working. If it's not, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, let me end this live by saying only you can do what's best for you. Only you know what you want. Only you know why you want it. Only you know what you will and won't accept. And when you get tired of it, you'll know. You will know. I promise you, you will know. Right? Genuinely, you will know. But remember, your clock is ticking. And tomorrow is not promised. Hell, tonight not even promised. Be happy. Be happy with you. Don't worry about nobody else. Focus on you and what you need to do for yourself to better yourself for you. You know, sometimes people got to just get it right for them. Take your time. You guys, I'm going to end this live because I'm going to go. We'll play a few games with my son. I'm going to play trombone for a few rounds. Get him in the bed because he got class in the morning. And I will be leaving at 5:20 in the morning. So I will be waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. If you want to change, change for you. If something is working for you, let it stay working for you. Don't let nobody come in and disrupt and or disturb your peace at your home, at your job, in your thoughts, no matter what it is, okay? Okay, someone has a question. What's up? What's the question? See, I be focused. What's the question, my love? You said, just wait. One question. What's up? I got you. What's up? I'm gonna wait just for you, babes. Just for you, I'm gonna wait. I know you probably typing, so I'm gonna let you type. Don't worry, I'm not like, oh my goodness, why that person ain't coming? I get it. You gotta backspace and do this and me. So I get it. I'm gonna wait just for you, babes. I'm gonna wait. Told y'all, let me see y'all. Hope that my word helps. Of course. Listen, nothing but energy, nothing but love. Plus my phone about to die, so I want to make sure I get to your question because my phone on 5%. I'm gonna wait. So if my phone cut off, it's not me. It's my phone won't die. Good night. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Same. Nothing but blessings in your life. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm still waiting for your question, love. I see you. I'm not leaving yet. Just wanted to reciprocate the same thing back. I'm still stuck on somebody seeing Stevie Wonder. No, you're not a man. I'm still stuck on that. I should have highlighted that, yo. I should have screenshotted that and made that my title. Seriously. My lips are so dry. Don't worry, I'm not leaving yet, but I'm going to make sure I let you know what percentage my phone is on. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm still waiting for the question. So I'm not leaving yet. I got you. I'm waiting for your question. I just don't want my phone to die on you. And if I go downstairs, my son's going to want to play late now, so I'm trying to wait for your question. If you guys don't wonder why I'm staring like that, I'm just waiting for someone to write a question. Because somebody like, what the hell is she doing? Somebody like, what the hell is she doing? I'm just waiting patiently. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You sent the question, wait, when? I have already sent the question, love. I don't see no question. The last thing I see from you was, yeah, you're right. Just do what you feel. Just wait 1 second. And now I see I have already sent the question, love, and said hi. So I'm going to go. I didn't get no question because, you know, I would have gladly answered it. I would have said send it again, but my phone wouldn't have died. So I'm going to, now if you send it from in the live, I'll answer it. Okay, but my phone is on. Oh, 2%. So I'm going to go. I love you guys. Stay humble, stay blessed, stay prayed up. Please put God first in whatever you do. If you believe in God. If not, I wish and pray you nothing but blessings in your life. Hopefully that's not offensive to some people. I love you guys. Have an amazing Monday night. And let's get ready for our Tuesday. I love you guys. Take care and stay blessed. Bye, guys. And I love you very much.